Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, before I start this video, I just want to say a happy new year and wish you nothing but lots of good things and happiness in life. This is actually my first video of the new year. We're in 2022. It's so weird to say that now, but like, it's the reality. So today I'm gonna talk about my essentials for collecting and trading K-pop photo cards. This is a great video if you just got into collecting and trading and you don't know pretty much where to start, or maybe you're not just even a collector yourself, but you're just interested in seeing what people like to have when they collect and trade. So it's a video basically for everyone. So if you want to know what my essentials are for trading and collecting, then just keep on watching and make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and of course subscribe. Okay, let's get on to this video. So first I'm gonna talk about the collecting part. I currently only collect Jungwon and Heesung from ENHYPEN. Those are the only idols I'm actually actively collecting at the moment. I actually collect all their album photo cards, and of course I have things like From the Lightstick, Season's Greetings. I don't like to collect like lucky draws or pre-order benefits. Of course I get my pre-order benefits because I order the albums off Weavers, but it's not like I'm actively like trying to collect all the pre-order benefits. It's just I'm happy with anything I get. So it's mainly just album photo cards, and those are the only idols I currently collect. Of course I like a lot of groups. I'm definitely a multi-stan, but it's just with other groups I don't mind who I pull. I just put any card I get just in my binder. And we're now going to talk about the first thing, about my first essential of collecting, and that is having a binder. I have this binder at the moment. I don't know if it's pretty much focusing, but like, this is my binder specifically for ENHYPEN photo cards. I actually also have another binder, and it's pretty big at the moment. Like, not big, it's like full, and that's with all my other K-pop groups. So any group that's not ENHYPEN is in here. Like, if you guys want, I can make a whole video about my photo card collection. I really want to do that sometime. Okay, so basically why I have a binder is, of course, it's nice to have all the photo cards in a certain binder. I just have this like regular normal white I think it's 4 rings. No, it's a 2-ring binder. I have a 2-ring binder. 4-ring binder is also fine. It's just I like to have a binder to have all my photo cards in. There are also these special like A5 binder that already has pocket pages in them, so you don't have to invest in extra pocket pages, which I'm gonna talk about in a bit. A little bit of background info. I used to be someone who always just kept their photo cards in the albums, because I wasn't really like, oh my god, I want to have them all in a nice like binder. And that sort of changed like last year. Well, it feels like we're still in 2021, but we're in 2022 now. So basically a few months ago, back in 2021, I was like, you know what, let's just get a binder. Of course I got my binder, but of course I also needed pocket pages. So that's the next essential I want to talk about. I'm gonna take one out now so you see what I mean. So this is basically a pocket page. This one has 9 pages, so you just put the photo cards in there. So this is basically what I mean. So you have these pocket pages, and these ones are from ultrapro. It's the platinum one. I believe ultrapro is like the most used by everyone in the trading community. So, but that's just these pocket pages if you get a binder that doesn't have the pocket pages already in them, because like I said, there are A5 binders that already have them. I like to have few of these. Like, they aren't really that expensive at all, so I would definitely invest in some great like pages. If you have a lot of albums and you have to like a lot of photo cards to put into, I would definitely like invest in quite a lot. And like I said, these are the platinum ones. They're also silver, so anything, whatever you like basically. So that's just what I have. And I just realized I forgot a very important one. Not only does ultrapro sell the 9 pocket pages, but they also sell 4 pocket pages. These are especially great for postcards, because you know a lot of albums also come with postcards as well. So if you want to give your postcards a special place as well, then you also have the 4 pocket pages. It's just personally I don't use them because I don't really feel like the need to put my postcards into my binders as well. I just keep them in the album basically, but that's just basically everyone's preference. So I just want to say there are also pages for 4 pockets for postcards and bigger inclusions. Okay, that was what I wanted to say. And the next thing is basically a little bit of everyone's preference whether they like to do it or not, but I would definitely recommend to do so. And that's also investing in some ultrapro card sleeves. So these are the sleeves where I like to put my photo cards in, and it's actually very great to have these because it protects your photo cards from being damaged or getting dirt on them or dust or anything. So it just basically stays safe in this sleeve. Well, it's safe if you like treat it safely. So I like to put my photo cards in these sleeves and then put it in my binder like that. So, and these have 100 sleeves, and this is also from Ultra Pro, and they aren't really that expensive at all. It's actually quite cheap. I don't know the price on top of my head for 100 sleeves, but it's a great investment. Yeah, those are basically my essentials for collecting. And now we're gonna start talking about the trading part. So if you have certain photo cards you feel like you don't need, or you're like, I'm not collecting this member, so I can make somebody else happy with it instead, and someone has the photo card you actually want, of course you're then gonna trade. I'm quite new in the trading community, so I'm not like totally experienced or anything, but of course I've had some like trades before in the past, but those were really like those, oh, you have that one, oh, okay, let's just trade. And then it wasn't that I was actively being part in the community. So it's just, I was also definitely very like clueless on how to pack cards. I really saw people decorating very nicely before they packed it up. They even put freebies on there, and even the personal thank you card. It's just all those things I just never knew about. Like, I used to be one of those people who just put the photo card and just protected it with some paper and just put it in the envelope, and that's it. Not even a thank you card or anything. Please don't attack me for that one. I really like didn't know anything about trading back then. Like, I really didn't know it was gonna be also extra. It's not that I actually see it as, oh, too extra. It's just I actually like seeing that. I actually really like decorating trading cards now. Okay, I'm actually rambling too much, so I just have to get straight to the point. So I'm gonna show you guys an example of how one of my trades look like. So this is a trade that I actually still have to send out. I have to focus. So this is what one of my trades actually look like now. If you look closely, it's actually like a page from a bullet journal that I actually like just ripped out from one of my old bullet journals, by the way. So I actually ran out of thank you cards because I like to pack my trades in like a sort of gift card. So you know those cards you would give to someone, whether it's their birthday or for any occasion. I would just like to put it in a card like that. Of course, like with a different print, not like happy birthday on it or anything. But like, I ran out of those, but it's actually a very good thing to invest in. So I have just used this like page from my bullet journal, but it's actually quite thick paper, so it's fine. I wouldn't use very thin papers to pack them in. I would actually use rather something thick. So it could be either like a sort of birthday card type of thing, as I said before, or if you just have very thick colored paper, that's also fine. Just something that's actually just thick and just like to put your card in, basically. So I just decorated this one. I also wrote down happy 2022 since I actually the new year, and I got this sticker which I'm gonna talk about in a bit. I just wrote some little doodles. So this is basically how I packed it. I have this cute post-it. It's actually D.O. from EXO's forehead photo card, which was, I think, from their Christmas album from a couple of years ago. But it was that photo card was so high demand because it's just so iconic, the whole forehead photo card. But I got these post-its from someone else, so I didn't like print them out myself or anything. I actually ran out of these, unfortunately. I believe this was my last one, so yeah, I just put there, thank you so much for trading with me, hope Jay arrives safely, and then my name and my Instagram. This is my K-pop Instagram at cookie.milk, so please follow me on there if you want. And then I have this photo card. This is Jay from Enhypen, and it's from their Essential album of Dimension Dilemma. And I got the Odysseus Essential photo card because I'm actually trading this one for the Heesung equivalent, because someone had the Heesung equivalent and really wanted this specific photo card. So I was like, hey, I have this photo card, we can trade. So that's why I just put it in here. And this is basically like the back. I just decorated so simply like that. I like to keep my decorations as simply as possible because that's just basically my aesthetic. Decorate your trading card in however you like. So but that's what's basically like what I want to show you as an example. Okay, so that's basically the card, and now of course you've seen like a top loader, so that's the next essential I want to talk about, and that is having some top loaders to pack in your cards, because first of all, they're very thick. Like, these are also from ultrapro, obviously, like very not expensive at all. So I have this top loader which is like pretty thick, so I put my photo cards in there. And yes, I do put the photo card in the sleeve first and then put the sleeved photo card in the top loader, so it stays extra safe. And yeah, because if you're just gonna stick it into there in the card, it's just not gonna be quite safe at all, and you're basically maybe gonna damage the sleeve or maybe damage the photo card. So that's why I really recommend to use a top loader if you're gonna trade or sell. If you've seen, I've also decorated with some washi tape, and that's something a lot of people do in the trading community. Like, I would definitely suggest to use some washi tape, because I just like using washi tape. Of course you can use regular tape as well, but it just looks a lot prettier if it's in like washi tape. I have this BT21 washi tape, but I actually have a lot of other washi tapes as well, so I would definitely also recommend use that. It doesn't have to be specifically a K-pop washi tape. You can just use whatever you like, even if it's just a plain black washi tape or like glittery, just anything is totally fine. Of course, you've seen the post-its, so I would definitely like use like a thank you card to put in there, just to make it a bit more personal. Just very simple, like, oh, thank you so much for trading or selling for me, hope they arrived safely, and then maybe put your name and your name, unless if you want to at least, but definitely your Instagram name, because of course if you're in the trading community, you want to have some proofs on your Instagram highlight to show that you're actually trustful trader. I don't know if that's the right word, like at least that you're trusted. Like I said before, I ran out of the DO forehead post-its, so I have to get another one. So it can just be those plain post-its with just one color, or either maybe just another colored paper just taped, or if you have those really cute post-its, it's also quite nice to use. So that's just what I like to use. So lastly, like, I put some stickers on there, and I actually like made some little doodles, and stickers is like quite optional. I'm not saying it's obligated to use them, but I have quite a lot of stickers here. I have these ones and these ones. I also use them for my bullet journaling, by the way, so it's not just for trading. So, but it's just always very nice to have them, like these. So just to decorate your card with it very nicely. So that's also an essential I like to have. What also a lot of people like to do in the trading community is put freebies with their trades or sales. So I have a few freebies here, but it's just I don't always have them on hand, so I don't always put freebies with my trades or sales. Of course I would like to, it's just sometimes I don't have enough. I also put it in my info highlight that I cannot always guarantee freebies, but don't think like you're doing it wrong if you don't put freebies in your trades, because freebies is just freebies. It's not very deep, okay? So don't feel bad if you send out something without freebies, because I don't always send out with freebies. But if I have some on hand, especially if you know the person you're trading with likes a certain group and you have freebies of that certain group, then it's always just cute just to put them in there. Like these stickers from Enhypen or BTS. So basically any group. You can even use stickers from K-pop albums if you want to put as a freebie, which is also pretty nice. There are basically no rules with it when it comes to freebies. And then of course the most important thing when you send out your trade is having an envelope. Like this is just a plain white envelope you can get from the post office or any like store that sells them. So the envelope doesn't have to be very special or anything. It's just a plain white envelope. So you know the drill. It's just you write the info of the person you're trading with, and then of course you also need stamps. But stamps is something you have to look into, or just know how many stamps you have to send. So it's also good to have some stamps on hand, especially if you're going to send out a lot. Actually in my country we also work with like those stamp codes. So instead of using an actual stamp, you just like create on the website of the certain post office you go to, and then you like just create this custom stamp that you can use as a replacement, so the post offices can look it up and then connect it with this parcel basically. That's basically it. So those were basically all my essentials for trading and collecting photo cards. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and of course give it a thumbs up if you like this, and of course subscribe. And also a little of a disclaimer, just because I have some things in there that you don't have doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong, or vice versa. Like if you have certain things which I don't, doesn't mean that I'm doing it wrong or you're doing it wrong. It's just trading should be fun for everyone, and everyone likes to do it in their own way, but this is just personally what I like to have when I collect my photo cards. So alright, that wraps it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time in a new video. Bye!